Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I am Ayoka and I'm getting ready to bring you your daily energy update. Okay, this is your daily tea for April the 16th, 2021. Even though my readings are not time stamped, so whenever you tune in, this message is for you. But as for now, yep, this will be your energy update. Y'all, I need the sun to shine. I don't know about y'all, but it just really makes me tired and I'm sleepy and I'm like, come on, I want to get this day started, get outside, go skating, ride my bike, do something, but it's so cloudy and overcast. But I'm gonna make the best out of this, right? I'm gonna try to wake up a little bit here. So I'm hoping these readings will definitely help me do that, right? Because it does energize me. I really enjoy what I do here over on my channel. All right, so you guys, everything in the message may not resonate with you at the moment. Take what you need, leave what you don't. I don't really like to say that, but because my spirit guides, for real, they tap into everyone's energy that views my videos. So you definitely will hear something that will be beneficial to you. Now, if it don't fit, just don't force it, because I do personal readings on top of that. But however, for the most part, I feel like, yeah, you're gonna get something. You're gonna get something out of this today. Something, okay? So I'm gonna do the daily energy update now, and then I'm also gonna go and do a weekend energy update for you guys, because I probably won't be able to post on a daily basis once Saturday comes. But however, I want to set my intentions right, because I need us to all be on the same page energetically here. And you guys, you know how this go. So if this is not your energy and it's your person's energy, flip the roles how you see fit. I'm only speaking what I see on the cards. I don't know if I'm speaking to a masculine or feminine energy. So sometimes I may be speaking as if I'm speaking directly to a masculine. And you are feminine, right? But just know it's your person. Alright, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective energy update for today. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and to close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you so much for hearing me clearly and for using me as the messenger for today. I ask that you protect me from any psychic attacks and any negative energies that are being projected towards me, and close all communication to anyone who is not in alignment with me or the purpose of my community. And so it is. All right, y'all. So as I get started, right, I start saying, I'll be showing you guys the cards, and then after a while, I'll be like, right, because it takes up a lot of time to keep going. And this is this, and this is this, right? So I get flowing, and the energy starts to go through me, right? But just, I pray that you guys can keep up. Also, Instagram, this video will run out when it gets to about 15 minutes. Make sure you go over to my YouTube, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as this video is available. Alright, so as this reading goes on, I'm telling you, I will definitely start to get some energy. I just took something as well because I need to get a good old workout in too, right? So I definitely need my energy level to rise. I feel good emotionally and mentally. It's just that I'm feeling a little tired. Like I want to sleep the rest of the day. But I know it has a lot to do with the weather. I am a Virgo, so I love all things outside. I love the sun. Love the trees. I love the grass. But the rain so much and the clouds, it makes me like, Thank you, my spirit guides. What is the message for today? What is the daily tea from my collective? What is it that you want them to know? Alright, y'all, so this is interesting. So these restrictions, so it could be past, present, future energies. Remember how I say it. But however, what I'm picking up here is that there's some type of restrictions here, or some type of constraint, right? And with this constraint, it has something to do with a woman holding a heart, okay? Now, this could be financial constraints that you may have that delay you or hold you back from being able to do something with this woman holding a heart here, right? Or, I'll show you the other card. See? Or you may just feel restricted when you can't come towards this woman holding a heart. however it resonates. But look, I gotta pull my tarot because then that'll give us a complete full story on everything that's going on here, right? Now, and it has a lot to do with this temple path here, right? Now, the temple path is all about your spiritual journey, your karmic cycles that need to close out. This is really about getting on path, right? Someone is just really afraid to step outside of this gate, all right? Step outside of their comfort zone. And that's what needs to take place here. These are where the restrictions are coming in at, because outside of the gate, you guys, you already know what's out there, right? It's abundance, it's prosperity, it's everything that you want and you need for yourself, right? But when you stay in this safe place, it's because of fear, it's because of habit. I have this thinking man here, okay? So this thinking man here is coming in thinking, you know, what should I do? And deep thought about this, right? Trying to gain some understanding about themselves in this situation on top of that, right? So as you can see, it has to be this masculine energy here that is having some restrictions when it comes to stepping outside of their gate and when it comes to getting on path. All right, because the way life cycle goes and the way life goes is you have to close out these karmic cycles in order for you to ascend and to elevate to the next level, right? Can't get there until you close out the karmic cycles. You'll just keep repeating the same things over and over and over again until you learn the lesson. That's how karma works. But thank you, Spirit. Tell us more about this message here. What is it that my collective need to know? Now, 5 of Swords. So there's some tension here. Some type of disputes or arguments, or your this masculine energy could be very aggressive or vice versa, right? Flip the roles how you see fit. But however it is, it's leading to some type of conflict here. Now, whether it's internal or external, we'll find out. Now, what's going on is with the Empress and Reverse. All right, so there's some arguments or some conflict with this Empress and Reverse. The Empress and Reverse is obviously not the divine feminine, right? The Empress and Reverse normally would represent, could be a soulmate, could be, but it's more like a karmic soulmate. So again, like the Temple Path talks about karmic cycles that need to be closed out so you can get on your correct path here. And that's what it's about. It's about this feminine energy here that's coming in the reverse. Now, this Empress in the reverse is also someone who could be very overbearing or insecure, right? They lack their growth, okay? Because remember what I said, it's all about these life cycles are elevating, growing, expanding, you know, your own self-empowerment, loving yourself. So the Empress in reverse is someone who lacks self-worth, right? They could be jealous, they could be clingy. Whoever this feminine energy is, this masculine energy is having some type of dispute or conflict, okay, with this person. Now, thank you. And it has a lot to do about giving to you. It's a third party situation here that I got going on. So this conflict is about this masculine energy giving it to the lovers. All right, so the lovers would represent you. All right, if this is your person, right, or if this is you. The lovers is also representing the twin flames. Doesn't have to be. It represents someone that you're married to, because this is a general reading, so it's not exactly a twin flame reading, but this is a twin flame card. Twin flames are higher level soulmates who have a purpose together, and their purpose is all about their spiritual journey, their divine life purpose. Now, and this is where you see this temple path coming in. This all falls in line here, right? And pretty much this masculine energy wants to give into this connection now, because it seems as though they've been awakened, because they've been doing a lot of thinking and contemplating here. They've been awakened to this connection and ready to let go of some emotional baggage. Okay, so they this masculine energy has a very, very strong bond with this person, this woman holding a heart. This is someone who is very dear to them, someone who's very compassionate, who's very confident, right? Self-assured, someone who holds this masculine energy's heart. Okay, it's a lot of love here with this person here. They possibly could see this person as someone they could spend their life with. But they got this situation and they're not clicking well with this Empress here in the reverse. The Empress also pretends to be the divine feminine. And that's just basically saying that they come in acting as if they are their person, you know, the one that they're supposed to be. And they come in and acting as if they are confident, as if they are secure in their own energy and their self-worth. So, but it's really, you know, just the something that they portray in order to get the person here, right? Now, this masculine energy is doing a lot of thinking. Why? Because they have to make a choice. So there's a choice that has to be made with this masculine energy. And the thing is, it's hard for this masculine energy to make a choice because they have options. All right, so this may not be the only option here that they have, but they've been so guided by their ego for so long. And when you say ego, when I say ego, it's not necessarily saying, you know, just arrogant. It could be about trauma, pain, hurt, whatever, that guides them, right? And it usually pushes them towards a path that doesn't serve them, because it's all based off of infatuation or lust or greed or codependencies and addictions, right? And this is where this is coming in at. They're having a difficult time making this decision. But when I'm looking at this man, this thinking man here, it's like when I'm seeing this man think, it's almost as if they don't look like they're worried, but they are worried, they're anxious, but it looks, it's almost as if it's a calm or peace that's over them about this, right? Because I really do believe that this masculine energy here understands what this connection is here with this woman holding a heart and with this Lover's card. Okay, the Lover's card also represents air signs, which would be Gemini. It's governed by Raphael as well, right? The Archangel. So there's definitely an Archangel that is really working behind the scenes for real to merge this connection together, because this is definitely divine love that we got going on here. Okay, so this Empress is also someone that could be someone they may have children by, someone that could be pregnant now, someone that they thought that they could birth something with, right? At one point, right? So they've seen this person as someone that could help them get towards, I guess, their goals or happiness at one point, right? But however, they didn't end up being that way. All right, but let's see what this choice is about. Thank you. Tell us more about this Seven of Cups. I'm trying to keep up with my time, y'all, because I see it's running down for my IG fam. So there's some balance again being brought into this connection. What did I tell y'all? Then I say it's an angel that's governing this. Hope y'all heard that, because I felt like that just dragged off my tongue. But it's an angel that is really watching over this connection with the lovers here. All right, and that's where this balance is coming in at. Remember, I said I felt like this thinking man is gaining some type of balance or some type of peace, right? Because now they have a clear vision, and this is where this peace is coming from. The anxiety and the fear is coming from this having to make a decision about this Empress in the reverse here. Now, they are ready to work in harmony with you, okay? And they want to achieve that. But of course, they can't achieve that with this Empress here in the reverse, all right? If with that person there, so that balance has to be brought into the connection. Now, look at this. Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords in the reverse position. Now, pretty much this is saying that this masculine energy is finding their own inner voice here. They have the willpower now, right, to develop their vision that they have for themselves, especially when it comes to long term here. A lot of restrictions and constraints with them being able to step outside of their comfort zone, right? But they have this passion here. And the Four of Swords is just basically saying that they are recovering, they're awakening. Remember, I was like, they're having some type of awakening, and they're releasing whatever baggage that is no longer serving them here, right? So, wow, they were in a period where they have withdrew their energy, just taking a break from relationships. All right, so they've probably been single for a minute here, but it has a lot to do with some of the stuff that they've been through, okay? Either with this Empress in the reverse, they could have more than one person that they have kids by. You know, it could be a mother figure. But however, right, they're recovering and they're trying to heal from that. And now it's like, all right, I'm awakening. I'm ready to step back out there. I'm ready to get out of this gate that I've been keeping myself so safely secured in here, right? Because they've been stuck in this past, in the past for way too long, stuck and unable to move on for real, just clinging to it, clinging to outdated ways of thinking, clinging to old lovers, and just really failing to stay present. But they've been doing some self-evaluation here. Instagram, I gotta go. They've been doing some self-evaluation here, right? That's where the judgment comes in at. This masculine energy is making this choice to move forward, even knowing that they might lose some money in the process. Look, 2 of Wands. Now having a vision for their future, planning for their future, right? Doing the self-evaluation of themselves and their own actions and seeing the role that they played in this situation that they got going on here. Okay, now they pretty much they're trying to make some adjustments here. They're moving slow, they're doing it steady, but they are really trying to make some adjustments here so that they can come in to do this. All right, they're planning again, doing a lot of daydreaming, doing a lot of thinking, contemplating on the next steps here, because they are trying to make progress. They're trying, like I said, trying to step outside of their comfort zone by making a good decision here, because they've been making bad decisions in their life, right? Now, oh, thank you. Yep, 2 of Swords and a Knight of Swords together. So, they're having a difficult time making this decision. It's heavy energy, y'all. That's probably why I feel like this. I feel exhausted, like I ain't got no sleep, right? But I got some sleep. I took me something to sleep well last night. Passed out about, 12:30. Got up about 8 or 9. So, yeah, I still got about 8 hours, right? But I still feel really, really exhausted. But however, this person is stuck, really stuck, having a difficult time weighing their options here, which it really shouldn't be a hard time to weigh the options, honey, because what you got, all the cards are like looking good for this other person, this woman holding your heart. You know, they're coming in as the lovers, like, come on now, partnership, union, strong bonds, right? They're coming in as that, the Queen of Hearts, or the Queen of Cups, as in traditional tarot. And even they are the Empress in an upright position. Look at that. That looks abundant. Okay, come on. That's like your world right there, right? But because of these decisions, you or your person could be acting very rude or aggressive or even in an arrogant energy today. All right? Even if it wasn't today, if it's not today, it's happening. It's going to come. That energy is in the air here. And they probably are going to be very short with you as well. Thank you. Because they're thinking. They're thinking about their 9 of Cups. All right? King of Cups and the 9 of Cups here. So they're thinking about one of those cups. And then one of those cups is you. And one of those cups is this Empress in reverse. Okay, now the 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment. All right, so you may have made a wish too as well. You set some intentions and or you said some prayers, right? Because this person also is someone who holds your heart. Okay, now I got the 6 of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. So whoever is possessing this masculine energy is being very stubborn about them moving on, about their personal transition here and leaving the trauma behind, or leaving what's familiar, or ending or leaving certain connections that are no longer serving them. Okay, still refusing to release the past and carrying this baggage into their future. And you can't go on your spiritual path or your divine life purpose carrying baggage from the past. Just doesn't work here. This is why you're probably protecting yourself. You like, I gotta set these boundaries here. So I do see that you don't overextend yourself. You don't overstep your boundaries. And you stay right inside of your bubble. You like, I'm gonna just stay right here. You know, if you come forward, I'm gonna be open and receptive to you. But I'm not gonna do anything extra here, right? This person even could be acting a certain way. And you just like, I'm not going to either entertain it, or I'm not going to push my will on this person to open up. Okay, so this is why you're doing this. You're setting these boundaries because it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot going on here, and you know that there has to be some type of endings that need to take place in your life and in this person's life. So you do understand that this is about a cycle, right? On top of that, I got the Death, the Rebirth. So there will be an ending, or there is an ending. So something is ending. This is about cycles of transformation. So you guys are probably getting ready to extend to another level if this masculine energy here is guided to make the right decision. And that's what they're trying to do. They're feeling heavily on making that right decision because they're tired of being oppressed. And on top of that, right, with this cycle of transformation, it brings transitioning. It brings new beliefs, all right, so that you can release the past. Now, they're thinking heavy about this. Let me tell you, I'm talking about deep thought. All of these thinking man cards, my King of Cups, my Seven of Cups, like, yo, like, this is funny. This is funny. They're repressing their intuition, or this high priestess, this other feminine energy that keeps coming out here, or this could be a whole totally different person. Remember, it's like they could have plenty of options that they got to think about. Okay, but they're all reverse energy, so they're not operating in their higher selves. All right, the high priestess is also someone who's very spiritual, but we got light workers and we got dark workers. So just put it that way, right? Where they have a lot of hidden motives. Okay, now this masculine, doesn't have to be a man, but it's heavy on male energy. But this masculine energy here is working to achieve some goals here so that they can pretty much succeed, be successful, be acknowledged, and have a very successful outcome because they have a vision and they're looking ahead. Now it's like they're looking ahead. Their plans are going so far. It's not even just about the now. It's like future plans here. Okay, because they're ready to grow. They're ready to expand and take their life to the next level. But they're realizing that they can't do that holding on to these karmic cycles here, right? Now, this high priestess here in the reverse, we can find out what's wrong with this situation. What's the hidden motives? What is this high priestess in reverse card about, right? Thank you. I think my green tea get ready to kick in. That's what I took. Okay, this high priestess in reverse is heartbroken, honey. Woo. This is pain. I had to let y'all look at that for a minute, because that Three of Swords card is definitely a powerful card, right? That shows you the sadness and the grief. So there's an ending, like I said, and it's an ending in that connection, and it's causing some heartbreak, right? Now, so you may know this, and I really do feel like you guys know this. If I'm speaking to you, my feminine aspect of my collective, that this is a third party situation, and that this third party situation is what creates the trouble for you guys to come together. But guess what? It's like this masculine energy wants to end the conflict. They're tired of conflict. They're tired of all of this competition. It's like they're over it. They're ready to move forward to their higher purpose here, and they want to end that. They want the conflict to end where they can cooperate. Okay, they want to be able to cooperate with you, and they want to cooperate with this person in a way where they can have harmony in that connection. So it's a possibility that, yes, they have family with this person, or some type of obligation to this person here, the Empress in reverse here, the High Priestess in reverse here, right? All of this reverse energy. Now, the only thing is they're impatient right now. Okay, so they're coming in as very impatient. So this is what's putting them in this energy of being very stubborn or aggressive, right? Because they're burdened. They're just exhausted. So this is where the impatient energy is coming in at. Okay, but they're ready to release that. They're tired. Remember, I was like, they're tired. We got this card here that shows it. They're tired. There's like a bird pecking at the side of their damn head, like, come on now. And they got their hands up, like, come on, universe. I need help here, right? They're tired. It's like they want to collapse. And even though they're grieving too as well, because you know sometimes when you have to end certain things, even if it is toxic or even if it has caused some trauma, it still hurts, you know. And this is what's happening. Exhaustion. Wow, that explains it all, because I'm like, I feel I'm picking up on somebody. You must be watching here. You must be tuned in here. This you, my masculine energy, because you got me feeling exhausted. And that's what I feel like, heavy. Yep, there has been, oh shit. Y'all, hold up, I gotta touch my salt bowl for this one. Get the energies back out, y'all. So, there has been a tower moment. This could be the same person or two different people. Remember I said it seems like it's two different energies here. These two different people look different here. High Priestess in reverse and Empress in reverse. But now I have a Queen of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Cups. One could have long hair, one could have short hair, one could have red hair, one could have brown hair. I don't know, right? I'm just pointing out what I see on these pictures. Now, with these two individuals, and that's what I'm going to find out. This might be an extra long read today. This might be y'all weekend tea. All right, but we're going to see how this flows. So, there's a tower moment. So, there's some shit that's happening. There's some sudden changes that are taking place. So, the tower strikes, well, the lightning strikes from the universe when we fail to make the right decisions or take action. When we stand in energy for way too long, then the universe comes and it shifts that so that we can change our views or change up the situation. Because you can't, the wheel has to turn, right? You can't just be staying in the same place for 10, 20 years. Like, come on, the universe is going to shift you. Like, look, you know what? You can't do this yourself. We won't help you here, right? And that's what's happening. It's a tower moment with these two people here. This is what's going to complete this cycle so that this masculine energy can get here on their karmic path. Now, this Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who is very overly emotional here. They're codependent. Okay, and this masculine energy here feels like they have to walk on eggshells with this one. Now, mind you, like I said, it doesn't have to be two individuals. It could just be one individual possessing the same energy. But this Queen of Wands here is in a reverse. This one probably does some type of black magic or some type of spells. But however, they're demanding. They're very argumentative. They're very explosive. Okay? So you got these two energies. There's a tower moment taking place here. It's causing a lot of... or it's one energy. And this one person is definitely the chameleon. Okay, able to adapt into so many different energies or personalities, right? Now, the Queen of Wands also represents a fire sign. So this could be someone that's a fire sign that they are connected to, or someone who is a water sign. Doesn't have to be y'all. But let's see what this is about. What's this tower moment about, Spirit? There we go. What's happening with this? So, this masculine energy here is, it's like tedious. It's something that's happening here that's tedious and there's no results here. It's some unfinished business or procrastination that's taking place here. And really what's going on is, right, it's some type of hardship, of course, the loss and all of that stuff that this masculine energy is feeling. And now they're ready to end that. And that's what is bringing on this tower moment. Like, they're tired of that putting in the work, not receiving the rewards. And there's endings that is coming with this. Yeah, because they're moving towards their Two of Cups, their partnerships, right? Their lover. So they're trying to do this, prepare themselves to move into their future plans with this person, the lovers. Wow, so it could be three energies with this woman holding a heart here. Okay. Of course, we know that you guys have a very strong bond, and this is a balance and equal connection that you guys have, right? It's actually built on a union where y'all work together. And with this other one, this other situation that they got going on, it's been very tedious for them to stay together, right? They have to put in a lot of work, right? And right, they're juggling again. So it's two things here that they're juggling. As you can see, one here, one there. Two things here that they're juggling, and it's hard for this masculine energy here to like, it's hard to provide the energy to all of it, right? So that's really, again, in the beginning, what this argument is about and the tension is about, is because this masculine energy has been given to you, all right? And they're taking that energy away from this other situation here. Yeah, because they're going towards something more reliable. I got my Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about celebrations, weddings, engagements, public recognition, things like that, right? So this is what's actually taking place. This masculine energy is coming in as a Knight in the reverse. So they're disappointed and they've been avoiding conflict because they were trying to avoid this. Okay, now this is where this passive aggressive energy comes from, and they be throwing out all these empty promises here, or just running hot and cold, right? And the energy is like the Star card is here, but this masculine energy here is in the reverse. So when I think of this, I think of hopelessness, selfishness, you know, not really having high expectations or being optimistic when it comes to love, right? And really, Spirit is trying to bless this masculine energy here with that. They just have to be optimistic. So it's all about their mindset and changing that, right? Because this is, remember when I was telling you, the wheel isn't turning. What the freak? The wheel has to turn, and it's not turning. It's upside downwards. It's upside downwards. This has to be this way. All right, and it keeps them stuck. This masculine energy feels very incomplete and empty. Okay, but things have to come full circle, and this is why the storm is happening. The Moon card in the reverse. So of course there's some fear and there's some deception, but something's missing. But there's some fear here. What is this Moon card about in reverse? Oh, Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is really all your wishes fulfilled. This is something that's rooted, something that brings a legacy, permanent, long-term goals, relationship milestones, honey. They have a lot of fear about this Ten of Pentacles here. That's also where the delays come in at. And it feels like it's an excuse to use these other people or person as a reason to not move forward. Because it's been so, it's one of those things where it has been a failed plan, all right, for this masculine energy when it comes to this other person or persons, right? And they keep thinking that they're going to get a negative consequence if they come towards this. But this is what they really want. They want the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And this is where the fear comes in at. And this is probably why they be in that deceptive energy here. Because that's something that they yearn for. But because they've been in traumatic situations, they run from it to avoid being hurt. But guess what? It has been a lot of hardship and loss. See? But they're moving forward, right? Because this is what they've been doing. They're moving forward because they've been trying to figure out how to go about cultivating this here. All right, and this is what their focus has been on. So they probably even stay up late at night. But it has a lot to do with you, or if you're my feminine energy here, coming in as the Queen of Swords. You start setting boundaries for yourself. You got into this point where you're just like, I've been through too much shit. I'm not doing this with you. Okay, so you very strong in your communication. You're setting these boundaries, and you're not beating around the bush. Point blank, you're just like, either we is or we ain't. I don't have no problems with being single. I don't have no problems with being by myself. I don't have no problems doing this right here, right? And that's where you at. And this is a good space to be in, to be honest with you, because you have to stand in your integrity at the end of the day. You can't accept less than less than honorable treatment, especially from those you love, because you want cycles to end so that you guys can continue to grow. It's all about your growth and all about your evolution, your elevation, your leveling up. It's one set of cards I want to pull, and I'm looking for them, you guys. That's why I keep turning my head. 1 second. It's just another tarot, but it's my angel tarot, and they come big like an oracle deck. But look at that, Queen of Pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles, or your person is if you're masculine watching this. Okay, this person is very, very gracious. This person that holds your heart could be someone, I don't want to say materialistic, but they like nice things, okay? But they're very gracious on top of that. Now, yep, the Lovers, look at that. This person is your person. You see that angel? That's what's bringing in the healing, the patience, the balance, so that you guys can do this, can come together. Like, these scales have to balance. This is something that would be abundant on top of that. And it's blessed. It's a divine union. This is your divine counterpart if you are the masculine energy and feminine energy. This is your person. This is the one that you are supposed to be with. Okay, you found your person. Look at that balance. Everything I'm speaking is coming back out here. You guys are supposed to come together and blend your ideas together, right? To create something extraordinary. All right, this is what the purpose is of the twin flame union. It's not always about the relationship aspect of it, which that's just a bonus, but it's more about what you guys are supposed to create with each other and how you're supposed to help each other evolve so that you can get to your most authentic self, so that you can operate in the gifts that you have and start to help other people to ascend as well. You have a purpose, and this is why this is taking place. This is where this Temple Path card comes in at. All of those orbs of light is angelic guides, ancestors, however it resonates with you, helping you on this path. This is why so many archangels, guardian angels that are popping up here in the reading, helping to balance the scales. Thank you. Anything else? Ooh, thank you. Thank you for giving me a card. So, again, remember when I was speaking to you about standing up for yourself and your beliefs? That's what you're supposed to do. You got to have this confidence. This masculine energy has to do the same thing, because there's going to be something that's going to happen where these energies, reverse energies that are coming in with these feminine people, they may even challenge you. Okay? But choose your battles wisely, because it's not even worth your time, because you are the divine feminine. You are the Empress. All right? Now, and it's going to happen because your person, this masculine energy, is coming in. They have fallen in love, definitely. And wow. This is an emotional situation going on here for this person here. But they're still moving forward, regardless of the challenges here. And it's in a night energy, so they still trying to balance out some things here, right? But they're closing the door. So it's a situation, like I said, it's the ending of a situation. They're taking their bags, they're packing it, they're walking out that door. Look at that. It's a whole bunch of swords at the door. So automatically coming in, this house already be ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? But they're taking their bags and they're walking out that door. They're stepping outside of their comfort zone at this point. And the situation is ended. It will end if it hasn't. But it's one of those things where, you know how it brings relief, but there's still sadness, right? But remember, I told you, even when you're walking away from something that you know don't serve you and ain't good for you, you still grieve. You still grieve the ending. Shit, I was married to someone for 15 years and together with them for probably 20, on and off, and that shit was toxic as hell, but I still grieve like hell. You understand? Because I really thought that was my person and I loved them, right? But it's like this weight is off of your shoulders. So just exhale, because you have an opportunity for new happiness to come in, because you've been grieving for so long here. This is why you sitting up here in this energy. If you the masculine, this is why you've been sitting here, because you already know. Look at this thinking. You already know what it is. You want that. You're waiting for the perfect timing. But Spirit is saying, you know, plan, but take action, okay? Get going. Because these karmic cycles have to end. You don't want to keep repeating this shit. You're trying to grow. You're trying to expand. And sometimes when you stay stuck in this energy of contemplating or slumber or depression or whatever that is, you will fail to recognize the opportunities that are in front of you. You start missing the point here. All right, so don't let your daily life distract you. Here go the wheel again. Get out of that discontentment. You lost in your own world. Wake up. All right, the wheel has to turn again, because you got a fresh new start that's on the other side of this. When this wheel turns and it slows down, honey, it's ending the delays and it's giving you a fresh new start. So there's going to be some sudden and unexpected changes that are taking place, but it's going to bring you progress. This is a very positive change in your life, Spirit is saying, okay? Very positive change. I'm going to end it at that, y'all, because that was definitely dope. That's almost getting personal here, right? This supposed to be general. So if you want to know more, if this sounds like your story, definitely inbox me or go straight to my webpage, my website, and book a reading with me, okay? So hopefully this is enough. All right, I'm still going to drop the jewels for y'all later on for the weekend, because of course the energies change hour by hour, honey. Now, I definitely love y'all. Y'all be safe and have a great weekend. Peace.